Marcus stood outside the ivy-covered colonial apartment complex, jaw slightly open. Coach Rivera, this place is a solid 45 minutes from downtown, but look at it. If I had $3 million lying around, I'd snatch it up. Unfortunately, my bank account has other plans. Coach Rivera slid his sunglasses down and smirked. Who said anything about buying it? He pulled out a folded notepad. I visited this property 2 weeks ago, 12 units. The owner is a 71-year-old retired engineer named Mr. Caldwell. He loves this building like a firstborn. But he despises the day-to-day grind of running it. Chasing late payments, dealing with leaky faucets at midnight? That's not retirement. That's a second job. They walked to the front door and knocked. Coach Rivera spoke to Mr. Caldwell warmly. Sir, you built something beautiful here. But I can see managing it is costing you the very retirement you worked for. Here's my proposal. I lease all 12 units under a clean 3-year contract. Fixed monthly payments at market rate. Full or empty, you get paid. You never deal with a tenant again. You just live. Mr. Caldwell didn't hesitate long. It was the exact arrangement he didn't know he was looking for. Guaranteed income, 0 headaches. They signed by sundown. On the walk back to the car, Marcus shifted uncomfortably. Coach, we don't have the capital to cover those lease payments. Coach Rivera didn't even blink. We won't need to. Our guests will handle it. Phase 1, they leaned into the property's natural charm, exposed brick, hanging plants, soft lighting. They rebranded it the Canopy Suites, a city escape, and gave every room a boutique refresh. Phase 2, they reached out to a lifestyle content creator with 800,000 followers and offered a complimentary 2-night stay in exchange for an honest video. The title? I found a hidden retreat 40 minutes from the city. Within 72 hours of posting, the booking inquiries flooded in. Coach Rivera broke down the numbers on a napkin. A standard long-term tenant in this area pays maybe $950 a month. Decent, predictable, boring, but position these same 12 rooms as a boutique short-stay retreat, price them at $130 a night. At just 55% occupancy, you're looking at roughly $25,700 a month in revenue. Subtract the lease payments to Mr. Caldwell, subtract $1,200 in cleaning and restocking costs, and what's left is yours. No mortgage, no down payment, no bank breathing down your neck. Marcus stared at the napkin like it was written in a foreign language, one he was suddenly desperate to learn. I didn't buy a single brick of that building, he said quietly. Exactly, Coach Rivera replied. Ownership gives you an asset. Control gives you an income stream. The wealthy don't chase ownership, they engineer flow. So ask yourself, do you want to be Mr. Caldwell fielding maintenance calls on a Sunday morning? Or do you want to be the one who turned his asset into a revenue engine while he finally gets to rest? If this story changed how you think about money and assets, you need to be inside Ticker Talk. We break down real strategies, rental arbitrage, cash flow models, wealth-building moves in plain language every week. Subscribe to Ticker Talk now and start thinking like the operator, not the landlord. Because only a fool buys the whole orchard just to eat one apple.